On Tuesday, March the 31st, 2026, I posted Anachronism 5023 to the Anachronisms blog. It's called Jumping Off a Ledge. I am introducing myself at 58 to my first work by Maurice Sendak, who many know as the creator of Where the Wild Things Are. But this story is higgledy-piggledy-pop, or There Must Be More to Life. And it has to do, and it is about Jenny, a Sealyham Terrier, who decides to leave her comfortable home for a life of adventure despite having no experience outside of her haven. It seems a whimsical, almost impossibly immature decision, but when I think about it for a moment, it is one in which I am all too familiar. From age 7 to 17, I dreamed of leaving home to strike some wild adventure myself, often creating storyboards for such. One such dwelt upon dream was making it somehow to Charleston, West Virginia, where I'd stow away on a ship heading to Ireland, where I'd live for a long duration. For some reason, I was all in love with Ireland. I'm not sure why. Or I'd often think of hopping in a car and driving to Hollywood to become a soap opera actor. And one time I did and got about a third of the way there, maybe. I might have been slightly inebriated when I first began that journey, but it was a funny, and it was when I say 7 to 17, I mean it. That was when I was 17. The trip to Ireland was more about when I was about 7, 8, 9. And I thought lots and lots about this adventure. Or Jenny, too, wants to be a star. We're back to the Maurice Sendak story, which is, of course, a familiar notion to a fellow who has 2 degrees in the dramatic arts. So Sendak's story, which he has both written and illustrated, is something I should be able to get into. And while I've only read a small portion of the book thus far, I presume this adventure that Jenny is on will be mostly peaceful. I know this especially since I have snuck a peek at the last page. So despite my initial reaction to Jenny's decision, I very much relate to her desire for leaving her comfort zone for an adventure. While it seems quite rash as a life choice, I will continue to read it, but without being so very judgmental, remembering that I too, at a young age, wanted so much to do what she does in this book, where I would inevitably be, and here's the bottom title, landing on my feet in the right place at the right time.